Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome back to iSelf Academy YouTube channel and our second video on ETL in Excel. In our previous video, I said that I will give a long video, but I felt that long video will be too much for all of the subscribers and users here, so I made it into a shorter one. I made a spark shot videos for us, and then I just gave you each and everything in a smaller way, and I will try to give this video in 9 different video structure. That would be better, I believe so. So I felt that that will not only make you learn all this dimension easily, but also will allow you to go through the data process better. So let's see how I'm going to do this. What I'm trying to achieve right now is I want to just get rid of this IDs from our list here. So this is what I'm trying to achieve in all our dimensions here. Again, normally this is used in a partial VLOOKUP. Again, we will see a VLOOKUP series soon in Excel. I'm going to plan a complete VLOOKUP series, and many people still say that index and match is better in some situations. Again, there is a lot of fundas are running in here. I would like to keep the VLOOKUP as simple as possible, and we can make VLOOKUP efficient here if you wanted to. But again, in some cases, index and match does work better, and XLOOKUP has its own place in Excel user series on normally even in your extra or in your ETL process. XLOOKUP will be a very handy tool for us. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm giving you all the dimensions that I can possible in a data set here. So now I'm going to extract the data set from here. So this will be a straightforward data set. I don't want to use the latest version also. I'm going to just go back here. I'll say left and then choose this data set, and then now the advantage that I have in here is it's all the leftmost part of the data set, but pretty unfortunate the data are not coming in one dimension. So I'm going to find out the length of the data set first. So I'll say len and then select this, and if this is not uniform, then extracted data will become tougher. That's where I'm going to use two different formulas here. The first formula, I'm going to start with a search function here. You can use a find if you wanted to. I'm going to find out where is the space is available, or where is the hyphen is available in my original part number here. Once I know that, then that makes my life a little more easier. Then I'm going to extract that and populate this. Actually, the formatting is given in an odd way here, so let me just take the formatting to a normal data set without a decimal zone. It says that my hyphen lies on each and every data set on the specific number of characters here. In here it's 7, 8, and 5. I can just go back to the left function here, and the left function will give you text and number of characters. The text is going to be this. Then I'm going to use the search function, or I'm going to leave the search function for my number of characters that I want to extract here. So when I do that, that's going to populate all my data set in a different dimension. So if I don't want the last hyphen to come into play, then I can just say -1 in here. That's going to give you the data set here. Again, this is a long shot that I did, and if I wanted to do that with easier, so that's where our Office 365 will come into play. I'm going to just say text before, and then I'm going to just say wherever I have an hyphen here, and then when I do a text before here, so do it carefully here, because when I come back here, the text is this. I'm going to give a comma, and the delimiter is the hyphen that I want to do, and then I give a comma. I have hyphen comes in multiple places. I want the first hyphen, and wherever the text that is there before that, I want that thing to be extracted, and this is going to give you the answer really very simply and fastly too. Office 365 allows you to get those data set better, and then that allows you to get the output point better in here. So that is a data set that I have in my list. Let me just make the formula as this. So now you can see the formulas that I've used here called text before here, and when I use a left function, I literally did a lot here. I'm going to do the same logic in the mid function also. Again, it's going to become a little larger than normal. I'll use the find function this time. I'm going to use find instead of a search function. Then I come back, select the data. Again, it's going to give you the same answer again. So let me just put it on, because the hyphen still remains in the same spot. But this time around, I want a number on the middle part of it, so that's where I'm going to use the mid function here. And then when I use a mid function, again I'm selecting the text is this, my starting number is this find part, then I'm going to give a comma, and then I'm going to give 3 characters because I'm extracting 234, 345 and 765 here. Close the bracket and give an enter. Again, it starts with the additional line, so I'm going to add one plus in between, and once I do that, it still give you a lot of error. I'm going to just either add a double minus in front of it, so that will become a numerical field for me automatically. Again, here I can use a text after function here in our latest component, and then I'll say the text is this, comma, the delimiter is going to be my hyphen, comma, and then after the first instant I want to extract the data set here. Again, when I do that, it's going to extract a lot of data set for me, and I'm going to just add one more dimension called this, and then I'll say this is the text, and then I'm going to use the delimiter as this, then that's going to extract the data set. Again, this will also give you the text field here. I'm going to add a double minus here, or you can use, instead of a double minus, I can just multiply that with 1. So even that will allow me to get the answer that I want to get in this list. And again, when I use a mid functionality, the data was a little longer, and if I use the same logic in the text before or text after functionality, that's going to give you a bigger. Again, the formula doesn't look easier to do it. Again, once you understand how it works, the rest of them will be in place for us. The final one will be a very easy one, so I'm going to just use the right. Again, I don't want to use the text after function here. Instead of that, I can use the text before function here. I'll say comma, and the delimiter is hyphen. I want anything. Okay, I can use a text after the. I'm sorry about that. So the text is this, then the delimiter is going to be my hyphen, and then I'm going to say I want this to be after the second instant. When I do this, it's going to give you the answer for me. Again, this is the easiest one of the first 3 of the data set here. So you can use the right in the final part or a text after here. This is our video. Again, this video is a little longer than normal because normally my video goes between 3 to 7 minutes time, but this video would have been a little more normal than, or it would have crossed the Spark shorts video for us. And again, even here I was a little faster than normal. Hope you can follow me in this video and then make use of this dimension for the all version formula and Office 365 formula. Thank you so much. Happy learning.